for me, it was just always something I wanted to do. It was one of those dreams, you know, like the little girl dream. Every girl wants to be a princess, every girl wants to be a fashion designer, and I was just like one of the few that stuck it out through till the end, or almost the end, I guess. So yeah, it was just always something that I wanted to have with me.
And how would you define your personal style? Do you feel like it's reflected in the work you produce?
I don't think my personal style is reflected in my work much at all, or more like I don't reflect the work I do, because in the morning it's just kind of like what I can grab, what I can get out with. Half the time I wish I could be wearing sweatpants.
And what kind of style do you produce in your work?
It ranges typically. When I'm doing something like the Wearable Art Show, obviously because it is wearable art, I love being artistic. I see myself as a designer at heart, but an artist at heart, but a designer by trade. So yeah, so it ranges. Whereas when I'm doing kind of like school projects, it'd be more wearable, more for like the average woman.
And what was your inspiration for the pieces you created for the show?
For these pieces, I just wanted to blend kind of performance art and fashion together. One of my big inspiration, I believe it was a McQueen dress when the model walked to the end of the runway, spun, and these like robotic arms started shooting spray paint at the dress. And so I just saw that and I thought that was the coolest thing ever. And I was like, how could you integrate something more than just a garment, right? Some kind of action, some kind of performance aspect to it too.
And what tips would you give anybody who's looking to get started in fashion or design?
Learn how to not sleep. That is my first and only tip. But yeah, it's a lot of work, but if you're passionate about it, you'll get through it. And it's all worth it seeing your idea come to life in the end. It really is.
And you're put into a Freaky Friday situation where you could switch lives with anybody you want for a day. Who would it be and why?
I don't even know. An infant. They just sleep all the time. Right now I'm really tired. So yeah, I'm gonna go with just a baby.
And where can readers find out more about you and your work?
I guess Instagram. I post a lot of my stuff up on Instagram, so it's just Bjanka Djuric handle. Same Twitter handle if you're interested in 140 characters or less.